When I went to see my primary care doctor, she goes, "Barb, that's major surgery. That's amazing. That's unheard of. People do not get up out of that surgery and go home and behave normally within a very short period of time." About a year ago, I was diagnosed with common bile duct cancer. Blew me out of the water. About 2 weeks before my surgery, I sat up out of bed because you get really miserable statistics with this cancer. And I said, oh my God, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Panic attack, panic attack. I laid back down. I laid back up again. Oh my God, I'm having a panic attack because I'm having panic attacks. I laid back down. Bolted back up again, and I went, I am not a victim. I am a thriver. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna beat this. I lied back down. Didn't know how. I picked up the book, Becoming Supernatural from Dr. Joe Dispenza. It was a cool title. I mean, who doesn't want to be supernatural? That became my daily routine. Read some of the book, check his blog, go forward, and make sure I do the meditations. I changed my diet. Anything I could do, I changed boxes overnight in that way of becoming so filled with conviction I was going to believe, behave, and become. I would just practice the meditations, the blessings of the energy centers, because I thought, well, these are going to work for me. And I made a routine of one a day, a different one a day, and just kept moving through them. And I created a whole routine where it would be blessings of the energy centers. And then I would move to changing boxes. Then I moved to generous present moment. That's kind of like another mantra, the generous present moment, as that's where I want to be, because that's where the possibilities exist. A few weeks later into this, I go for my surgery. Now the surgery outcome is 7 to 10 days. Very serious surgery. They had, if you're not familiar, I had Whipple surgery, and that's very invasive surgery. They take the head of the pancreas, they take the gallbladder out, they rearrange your intestine, they may need to take some of your stomach out, so it's pretty significant from here to here. Okay, so I decided I am going to go into this with as much gratitude because I can now touch my heart from doing Joe Dispenza's meditations and bring on gratitude. I thanked everybody, joked around with the hospital staff, had a lot of fun with the people getting me ready for surgery. I go in, 10 and a half hours later, I come out of surgery, tubes everywhere. Can't figure out what all these tubes are, but they're there. I get wheeled to my room. I'm very nice to all the people, and people really do visit you a lot in the hospital, not just family, but doctors and nurses and aides. Went through the night, and I was just in this very happy content, knowing I am just going to be fine. That's just this moment. And that's what I did going forward. I got out of that hospital in 4.5 days. Just like a regular person, I was up and walking. They were looking at me like I was crazy. I went home, I had a special diet. Within 2 weeks, I was back to basically normal food, not a problem. Back at the gym working out, going forward, making a life for myself, doing my meditations every day, making sure that I did everything that I wanted. The one meditation that really pulled me through was the empowering the power within. When Dr. Joe says, invincibility, what does that feel like? I still get goosebumps when I hear that. And the image that came into my mind was a terracotta army. That's my immune system, the terracotta army. I felt invincible. I have every belief I'm going to be fine. I go for my 6-month checkup, and I just know I'm going to be fine. They come running in, they're excited. There's no cancer. It was awesome. Such a conviction to keep moving forward. Such a belief that what you really put into practice and really believe, you can really make this happen. I'm soon going to be going for my 1-year checkup. I've been doing my meditations, reading, and because I've been doing that for so long, I deserve this retreat. I don't put myself last anymore. I put myself first. I still talk my piece, but I do it with love. I have greater compassion for others, even though we disagree in a lot of topics. I don't let it rile me. I just let it go. And it's just natural. And I look back at the old me and going, you know, thank you. because I would never be this person that I am today. I am so grateful.